said, good luck. If you win, you win. Just keep that same energy to the end. Don't quit. Say what?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys.
It's around 11 o'clock. Good morning, sir.
Brett Maher has this one teed up, and we are underway here at AT&T Stadium. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Let's play a good football game. He's coming out and run. Watch for the screens and over the tops.
Right to the air is Mahomes.
Yep.
The Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
I think I got it. I think I got it.
A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Didn't get it.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. On play action, it's Mahomes.
No, he's wide open. He's gone.
On the move past the 40. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And they're going to be set up now.
Great play, sir.
At the 13-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run for
I missed. How did I miss? I read it perfect.
Down here at about the 11. 2 yards.
Great run, sir.
A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Yep. Watch for it. Watch for it. That's you. There you go. There you go. Next time, pick it, sir.
Waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Same thing. He's trying for the slant.
Short, McKinnon. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first.
You know he ain't gonna kick it.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they
watch for the little quick slant.
Nice play by them defensively though to hold it to a short
Watch for the quick slant.
Open man, Smith-Schuster is complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Run up the middle.
They'll try with McKinnon. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. There you go.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Up the middle, watch it.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal.
Watch it.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3.
Football.
You think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Oh, that's a good throw. That's a great throw. Fuck, and I let him go.
gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know
How did I
you're
miss?
going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Missing way too much today. All right, just gotta answer it. Let's go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Let's see if he can stop me now.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this out wide here to Elliott. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott.
How do you overthrow that?
That was their first
He's
down
wide
in the
open.
game, and
Come on,
something was
man.
off in the execution of that play.
EA, really?
News,
What
they
we
got a
doing?
whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Prescott to throw on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Prescott on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Why is he not letting me pick my
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And the catch made by Hilton. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. Running with Elliott. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. It'll be a pickup of 4, and the Cowboys are going to get a 1st down. Prescott to throw it.
Come on, man.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try to spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Micah Parsons. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
How did I not pick it?
Took a shot,
I'll use her and just don't pick.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down,
how's that not picked?
At the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to
This
hurt a bit
is
because they
crazy
needed to
time.
come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
On fourth down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football.
Come on, fuck me running.
With great field position
Shit, EA,
at the
come on,
41-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number one where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll get this to Elliott. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. Now Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Prescott yet again. And the timing of getting off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Prescott now. That's caught again by Schultz. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Complete to Hilton. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Elliott. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And you see the clock almost empty. So this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Prescott. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Final play of the half. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Flushed out right.
And both of y'all missed. Both of you missed.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. He finds his target, it's Schultz. Touchdown, Cowboys! Dalton Schultz, 59 yards. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to...
And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with it. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Probably good where you laid last night.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah, you stopping everything, so I had to do something. No, I don't think so.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of
Give me
being
that.
calm
Give me that.
and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Locates Hardman for another catch.
Okay, can't tackle.
Brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
I stepped in front of it. Did you see it?
Scantling. A very nice pickup
He
of
celebrates
33 yards. So
Okay.
now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
At least you let me swat it that
But
time.
it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the
I don't know
play we
what
just
else I
saw
gotta do to
there,
get a
he
pick.
might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in now.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on third down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
And the lead slims to 5 now at
I'm missing
15-10.
tackles. I'm missing.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously
picks.
you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that's Elliott, complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
You got anything going today?
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, Prescott. He's got it to Hilton. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. A first down throw for Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Prescott looks to throw on first. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A first and goal. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him.
Shit, filled it up.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Can y'all
and they're going
tackle,
to start
please?
this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
All right, Carson, we need one more sack.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field. They are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
I'll take the shoestring.
Good for just 3, and it's second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it. From the 35 on second down, Mahomes. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And past the 40.
I'm owning the whole way, just can't keep up.
A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Mahomes now on first down.
Okay.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted. And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Throwing.
So
Prescott.
you gotta.
He goes right back the way of Hilton. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Well, Prescott here to throw. He finds his man complete. That's
Stay up.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Coming for the blitz.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys
Why is the computer telling me to go for 2?
Put it away here in the fourth quarter.
computer
one
just
now
wants
going to look
to
a
just
little
kill
more
him out.
lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play,
You don't want
because
to beat him by
it
21,
played
I
out
guess.
exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Yeah, absolutely right.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down
coverage
inside the 20
at the end to give him that extra boost.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
No.
And
No,
he's
in
got
there.
Hartman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Butker now to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return.
Why he quit? He promised he wasn't going to quit. He got out here talking crazy noise. Let me see if he glitched me out of the game. He glitched me out of the game. Look, it's saying I lost. He glitched me out of the game. That's why it's saying 0-0.